We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Juan Stauffer will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
At the plate, Gary Cox having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And the pitch misses for ball 1 as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
1 out and a runner on second base. Got him.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Standing in, number 3. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Standing in, Joe Mauer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Change up too low. He walked him.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gentry looks up. Gone! A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Here's Eric Ibar now.
The designated hitter.
Down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 4-0 Houston. Hunter Harvey gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last game he got the win. He pitched deep in the game, but I tell you what, he got double-digit strikeouts. He's got strikeout stuff, and I look for him again to have a high number of strikeouts.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Here it comes now to Infante. Swinging a soft liner. No problem here, one away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Striding in, Jorge Soler. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Kansas City. They're down 4-0. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Altuve.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Infante has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly on the line out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, David Lee, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Soler. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. In there, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox has a play. He's got it one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
In now, Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
The 0-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Hal Ledford. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Moustakas is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Digging in to try it again, number 3. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Joe Mauer. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
The 0-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's really nice hitting right there. Just look for the ball. He ends up getting a curveball, stays with it, and gets the base hit to the outfield. Nice job.
Standing in now, Eric Ibar, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Called strike one on the circle change. Good pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 6-0. Digging in, Grant Green. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Craig Gentry. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lee is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Gary Cox.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Into the box now, David Lee. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Christopher Deal answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Into the box, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 home to Mauer. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 7 and the Royals nothing. Omar Infante to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Omar Infante.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Digging in now, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Jose Altuve.
Now a move over to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, and they hold a 7-0 lead. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And this is fouled straight back. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Now to the plate, Hal Ledford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, a curveball that catches the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Grant Green.
Stepping in, Grant Green. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Shortstop, David Lee.
In now, David Lee, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a look over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Soler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, number 3. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in.
Catcher,
don't pitch to him anymore.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
High in the air out to center field. Gentry over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Gentry. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Lee on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready once again, Omar Infante, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here it comes now to Infante. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
2-0 count and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Jackie Min comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
27, Mike Trout.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. There's Eric Ibar. He'll be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gentry has a beat on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance. Gary Cox has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So coming to the plate, Hal Ledford, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up this pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Rip toward the gap in right. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Stepping in now, Grant Green, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lee is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder, number 3, Craig Gentry.
Stepping into the box, Craig Gentry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. A man on third with 2 down. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The second baseman, number 14, Omar
Infante to stand in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Astros 7 and the Royals 1. So digging in now, David
Moving on for the
Lee.
Astros.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can. Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there.
right
Fell
fielder,
behind
number
early
8,
1-2.
Michael
Didn't panic or start
Lee.
chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at first with no outs here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
In now, number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In there at the letters 0-1. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Full count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is fouled at the plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled straight back. Has a look. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
In now, Eric Ibar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
3 runs already home here. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Trout is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. And they're not going to get Ibar. He's into third safely with a triple.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Infante's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Phil Hope.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Gary Cox.
Now in the box, Gary Cox. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gentry is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 12 and the Royals 1. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting. Right
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And that misses ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Lee moves over And that's the second out of the inning. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in now, David Lee. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
David Lee.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hosmer is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Right fielder Michael Lee.
Striding into the box, Michael Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Number 3.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And the run will score all the way from first. The tag from Moustakas is too late. He's in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
So here's Joe Mauer. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out and a runner on third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Standing in, Mike Trout. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Gentry has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eric.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Ibar, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Astros lead this one 14-1. Jay Lee enters
Now
from the
pitching for
pen
the
to begin the
Astros,
frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jay Lee.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Stepping in now, Hal Ledford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Now the 0-2 pitch inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Grant Green, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Ball 3. Craig Gentry waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Center fielder, number 3. Craig Gentry.
So striding in, Craig Gentry. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Omar Infante to stand in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Drilled to first. And with that, I can finally say the four words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-1 the final tally here. The Houston Astros, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Hunter Harvey earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Juan Stauffer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.